Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be truing up my January budget and showing you exactly where I landed, where I went over, where I came in under, and how I netted out, which preview, I am in the green for this month, so that is really good. So I am going to use my beautiful pink Inkjoy pen. I have like two favorite pens, the Sharpie gels and Inkjoys are like what I take all my notes in at work. I love all the colors they come in. Anyway, I'm going to go through my initial budget and just mark up everything with pink to show where it actualized. So starting with income, my income, as I mentioned in my check-in, I did get a little boost from a small bonus. So I came in at $38.20, and this is like rounding. There was change. I always, like, I just rounded down. It was like $38.20 and 30 cents. So rounded down. And then my husband, he came in a little short because he had one really slow week. So he ended in at 2239. But as someone pointed out to me, the tax credit wasn't extended into this year. My husband does have the opportunity to scrap water heaters and keep the scrap money. He has this kind of agreement worked out with his boss, so he was able to turn in some scrap for some extra cash, and then I sell some of my old clothes on Poshmark. So we actually hustled enough to get an additional $311 between selling scrap and the Poshmark deposits. So that's actually more than the tax credit would have been. So let's see what that added up to. So that's $63.70. Not too bad if I say so myself. So going through the expenses, I'm just going to check mark everything where it was spot on because, you know, these are like fixed. So this is right. This is right. Water was $41. So natural gas is right. Sewer, internet, car payment, car insurance. Daycare was $9.26. Gymnastics was right. AT&T was right. So adding all those up, that actually came in at $30.90. So a little less than what I budgeted for. Again, not too bad, and actually less than half of our income. So then going into variables, groceries, I did go a little over. I ended at $4.88. I'm not proud of that, but you know, happens. Nails was $0, as I mentioned in my other check-in video. Target, Amazon, again, not really on budget here. I basically was more than double my budget. I came in at $116. But I actually, one of the things I bought on Amazon, I just returned, and I'm counting it towards February's budget. So that was an extra $40 back. It might not be too bad. I'm just like leaving I'm leaving the money spent in Jan, and then I'm going to count the return refund towards Feb income, which, is that how you guys do it? I'm not really sure when it like crosses over a month. I don't know. Maybe that's not the right way to account for it, but the money's not in my account yet, so I didn't want to count it towards like truing up January. Anyway, eating out was still $0. In my check-in, I counted like $2 my husband spent at the convenience store and eating out. I actually just rolled it into groceries because it's just $2, and we didn't actually spend any money on eating out, so that's right. Pets was $75. That was just the one Chewy order. Gas, I actually was almost spot on here. I was $68.37, which, I mean, I'm trying not to account for change here because then it gets like so messy, but whatever. And then diet bet, that's spot on. So variables adds up to $802.37, so slightly over here. Savings, I saved, as I mentioned in my check-in video, I was already tracking ahead on my vacation savings. So this is actually $430 for the month. And then investments did come in. It was like $68, so I'm just gonna say it was 70. Oops, I crossed that out. It's actually a check. So that is $500 even. And oh, I forgot, because I was tracking ahead in the last week of January, I would have put another 100 into savings, but I remembered I have a baby shower to go to in February, so I actually put $98 towards a gift for the baby shower. So this is actually wrong. This is $937 because the extra 100 that would have gone here actually went towards a baby shower gift, and now I'm like done with that. I don't have to take any February money last minute towards that baby shower gift, and I'm actually glad I remembered it was coming up when I did. So yes, forgot that over here. It came from what would have gone to savings. Last but not least is my debt payments. A lot of these we talked through, they were just the minimums. So I'm going to check off all of those. PNC card, the minimum was actually $113, so I had accounted for that wrong. Lightstream that's just a fixed payment. And then as far as what I put towards mine and my husband's Apple cards, I paid $450 towards mine and he paid $203. So as I discussed in my February budget, we're paying less towards these and more towards a snowball kind of effect for February, but this is kind of just how it worked out for January. Even though I budgeted, I wasn't really tactical with where I was putting the extra debt payments, so that is going to be so this ended up at $1928. So let's see where I all wrote in. I'm sure it's not exactly zero, because there was a little bit of a balance in my checking account before we got our direct deposit this morning, but I just want to do my due diligence and see where I ended up for the total month. So that's weird. I'm actually $50 under, which, like I mentioned, I always have like a little bit of a checking account buffer in here. So I'm wondering if that's what I must have started with like $60 or $70 in my bank account on January 1st. I actually have this like weekly budget spreadsheet I use to really track my spending and make sure I don't go over, and that's how I used to account for things until I started this channel, and now I'm like lumping them into, I'm trying to use the same worksheet I was using before, but also look at the total month picture. So I'm still working out some glitches. I'm definitely doing better. Like I didn't spend on any of my credit cards, and I will post like a debt summary recap on my Instagram if you want to follow me there. I'm just going to put like my balance recap to show what the difference is month to month. Maybe in like 3 or 4 months, I'll do like a total debt picture recap to show everyone like how much I've paid off. But for right now, I'm not going to do a monthly update on those on my YouTube channel. So yeah, I thought I was in the green. Technically, I'm in the red, but I never overdrafted my account because I checked that kind of obsessively. And so it must have just been from the buffer I have in there. Okay, I hope you guys like this video. If you're new here, please subscribe. I really appreciate you, and I love hearing from you guys in the comments on what you think of my budget. So leave a comment down below on if you went over in any categories this month. I totally feel you on that, so just help me feel a little less alone in that. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks. Bye.